I mildly defended you and got hit with a -10. Well, Mr. Man, I appreciate you defending me out there in the streets, bro. I mean, dude, I don't know. Sometimes they fucking are nice to me over there, and then sometimes they're just fucking mad. What about Inven? Dude, Inven likes me, man. What kind of ass backwards shit is that, bro? All the comments are all positive and nice. The Inven stuff is all like mostly in agreement, and then I'm getting shit on by my own people, man. Somebody explain to me that the logic behind that. Like, what is that? The Koreans are nicer to me than my own people. Dude, I was worried about offending the Korean players, and then apparently I offend my own. Like, what the fuck is this, bro? Why are motherfuckers always mad at me? I don't understand. I mean, we're gonna get into it today, though. And that fucking MMO boomer guy is back. You remember that WoW boomer guy where I did the whole fucking, and I was doing the SheeDD thing and I was going through my achievements and rankings? This fucker is back again talking shit. And you know what's crazy about this motherfucker, guys? This dude never comments on Lost Ark at all. This guy never, he only comes back to shit on me. It's fucking crazy, bro. Like, you go through his history, it has nothing to do with me. And you know what? Guess what, guys? You know what his chat history is, though? League. Yep. He's from fucking League. Of course, guys. Of course, fucking League, man. It's crazy, bro. It's fucking crazy, man. I just don't understand it, though, bro. Like, I really don't. Because they're mad at me over the interview. We'll talk about it. But I thought I did a really good job on the interview. I thought I raised a bunch of really important, good topics. I thought it was a really helpful, like, positive thing. And it's just crazy. Like, it just feels like, you know, it's fucking nuts, man. All right. Whoo, it's fucking cold, man. This comment is goated, though. So easy and scripted that professional players are paid to play for 15 hours a day. It's from MMO Boomer. That professional players are paid to play 15 hours a day, need 3 weeks to clear a raid. What a clown. Holy shit, my dude. I get if you're too much invested into Dog Ark and spend your livelihood on it, but you are making a run for Bows of the Year next to Stoopzz. Press your 5 DPS runs and run out a big red telegraphed zone. Like, I don't understand, like, why this guy fucking hates me so much, bro. Like, I literally, because he was saying that I was bad at WoW or something. So then I went through and I showed him all of my achievements. And then he's saying that I was paying people to play with me or some fucking absolute nonsense. Dude, the only people that I've played with in WoW was always my friends. The season that we got rank 1 was Savix's first time getting rank 1, mine, and we played with Jesse. Jesse was a guy that I coached how to heal. They're just my friends. It was like a cast form. Like, I've always preferred playing with my friends because I just have always been like that. It's the same thing in Lost Ark. I just like playing with friends. If I don't feel comfortable, if I can't be myself, I don't want to play. And he's just all this. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, but I don't know why he hates me so much. I don't understand. Like, what did I do? I don't have to understand it, but it is weird. Like, what the fuck did I do? You hate us because he ain't us. He lost to your Garen. No one loses to my Garen, guys. I'm gonna be honest. No one loses to my Garen, guys. That's not true. Why do you care? Well, I think it's fun. I need an intro today, so it's okay. It's fun to go over these types of things. It was this guy.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch! What? It's me, Austin! It was me all along, Austin!
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand. So you got something to say about the cat leg hair allegations? No. Dude, it's weird though. The thing that's weird about this whole thing, man, is I was literally, when I was writing this shit up, right? I felt like I tried super hard, right? I sat on stream, I got a document, I fielded topics. As I was writing things, I was like, yo guys, what do you think about what I'm writing right now? Does this sound fair? Does this sound accurate? Like, what do you guys think about this? Let me know if I'm not speaking, you know, if I'm, as I was doing it, I was like, hey guys, what do you think about this? Hey, is this, you guys agree? Hey, do you guys agree? Like, what do you guys think? You know what I mean? I did this on stream, and then when I was doing it, I was literally sitting here thinking to myself, okay, am I gonna offend Korea by making this? Like, is this gonna be offensive to Korea? Like, that's what I was thinking about. Like, oh, is this gonna be too far? Is this too unhinged? But then it's ass backwards as fuck that then I offended the Reddit thing. And I don't even know who moderates that shit, man. Let me find this motherfucker. So they put this thing, and this is D2A Sandman. Let's see if Sandman has some nice intentions here. You're just super trash. Okay, Sandman sounds like a great person so far. Like, this guy sounds fucking great. Okay, so Sandman sounds like a great person. All right, there we go. All right, sounds great. Okay, so KR. So this is a post where they were talking about me doing an interview with Captain Jack, and I think it's actually the Korean video.
한번
Okay.
걸어보도록 합시다. 오늘 아주
So there we go. KR, meter leads to toxicity. We do it differently. We have a third-party website calculating the damage increase of every system in the game: elixirs, cards, gems, transcendence, accessories, bracelet, engravings. That give you a strength level, and if you're under a certain percentage, you don't overgear the raid. You get gate kicked because of that. No hands is fine though, and the meter is toxic. Well, I don't think that's exactly. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. There are some wild comments in this thread, by the way. I know. Wait, are they deleted? Wait, did they already regulate the comments about me? Are they gone? Okay, here's the top one with 159 upvotes. So Stoopzz tells us to be less open about the meter to avoid bringing up for more unneeded attention from Korea. Then goes on and does an interview with one of the most prominent Korean streamers and talks about the meter. Okay, this is actually fair. To be honest, I'm gonna be real. This is actually fair. And so I think it's important that I explain why I did it. One, I feel like it was a really good opportunity. Well, first of all, he was going to ask you about it. But one, I feel like it was a really good opportunity to kind of give some insight on why I think it's important to have a meter type system in the game. And so that's what it was really about. Like, I wanted to like speak because basically everyone thinks it's just a toxic system and that it leads to like just parsing. But I wanted to share some insight on why I think, you know, players like having it and the benefits of having it, but especially before like low on and things like that. And I wanted just to kind of like, because now I feel like more than anything, there's so many people like on, like, I mean, where is the thing? Let me see if I can find it, right? I feel like it did create good conversation. It is a fair comment, you know? So like, here's one of the posts, like some of the most upvoted posts on Inven. You know, this one has like 4 downvotes and 112 upvotes and 323 comments. And the top comment is just talking about how it's hypocritical, right? Which I feel like is good conversation. I think the end result, and most people would agree, is that the game needs to do a better job of giving you information on your class for support users and your own personal. Like, I think it's clear they'll never add their own personal DPS. They'll never add a DPS meter, but there's no reason they can't give you private information after the raid, which I kind of said right here, right? Like, you know, in my opinion, after the MVP window is over, I'd like them to at least show me in detail how I did, right? And I feel like that's super fair to ask for, and it's something that they could do. There's a lot of these. It's not just this one. There's like a bunch of these, man, that came out. And so that's part one. Part two was, even though I said that, the reality is, guys, and I realized this myself too before this, bro, like the next fucking day, they make a public log thing where they showcase all of the classes. What is the website? There's literally a website that you guys make where you show all of the fucking classes in every raid, and then Benji has it up on his stream and shit. So it's like, the reality is like, okay, like, yeah, like it's publicly out there. And then there's Korean users in the DPS meter Discord talking about it too. So it's like, okay, yeah, I agree. Like, I did say that and it is contradictory, but I do feel like it was a good opportunity to share about it. And I had asked as I was working on it, and I didn't even show our own meters. I'm just talking about a topic that they already know about. I'm not like flaunting the meter in their face and showing them. I thought it was good conversation, but it is a fair comment, to be completely honest with you. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yo, this is fucked up. But the reality was, I just thought it was a good opportunity for us to, you know, share some insight. And I think it worked. You know, the reality is, I think it actually worked. And yeah, man, like all of that information is fucking public anyway. It's not like they don't know about it. They do. At least I think so. But what do you guys think? I mean, I did it on stream. I asked you guys what you thought. I said, should I include this stuff? Da, da, da. And he asked me why I think it's good. And so I wanted to share the reasons why I think it's good. And I think that's fine. No, it is what it is. It's not like those websites aren't. What is the website? I know you guys have it. What is it? It is a contradictory. It's known by everyone. Well, it is for me to say don't talk about it. But like, there's literally this thing. And then I saw literally other streamers having this shit up. And there's like fucking Benji had this shit up. So it's like, the reality is, it's like, if you're going to post this shit, then why does it fucking matter at any point? Because any person in the Discord, and there's literally Koreans that can just post this shit, you know? I do want to have this up for a reference, though. The cat is out of the bag. Might as well have an actual discussion about it. Well, I think it's important to talk about the points, right? To be fair, you said it was beneficial. You never said everyone should use it. Well, I think the actual solution to this, you know, for me, man, is they should just do a personal meter at the end, letting you know, like, all of the stuff, like your uptime on your synergy, your uptime on your head attack or back attack, your overall damage performance, and same for supports at the end, and no one else can see it, man. I think everyone 100% would agree with that. Like, what is the harm in having that, right? Like, that's perfect. And I've been saying that shit for a long time. So I understand that they don't want to add the meter for whatever reason. Okay, no big deal. Why don't you just give better results to the people that are playing? Like, it's just better info. That's something that Korea can have, and that would help the game a lot. I watched your interview last night. I really agree with your point. We spent a ton of time and money on our balance. We want to see how balanced and how much our damage we are improving. It's not just that. It's just like you can't change. So it won't stop people from using the meter, but the reality is at least it will be something that the game can provide you to not make it as necessary, right? Because the truth is like there's no way for you to see like what your overall performance is. And it can feel really bad, you know, when you're trying to play the game and just figure out like what you did wrong. You don't even know if you did anything wrong. You might have done really, really well and it might not even pop up. And that happens a lot. You know, it's just about like your own personal enjoyment and improvement of the game. And then I know some people were mad that I said that in this post. I think it says that it holds the devs accountable. What is that? Let me see. Oh, it's Wabakov. Might be slightly dramatic. Oh, right here. I kind of felt the same overall good interview, but I think he could have toned down the meter talk. That's fair, but he asked me a lot of questions about it. Holding Smilegate accounts accountable for balance as one of the key good things. What is that about? I don't think that's a reason people use the meter at all. No. So what I was saying is that by having a meter in the game, which is why I even showed the example, you can clearly see what the class balance is in the game. So a lot of times people think their class is worse than it is, right? They think their class sucks when in reality, it's like, oh, wait a minute, my class is actually performing decently well. So it's something that I can try to get better at to do better. Another thing is if a class is underperforming, you can also clearly see it, and it does hold them accountable, and that is their job to balance the game. We shouldn't be scared, and this is what I was saying earlier in the interview. You shouldn't be scared to give good feedback.
Look at all
right?
these
There's a difference of being literally a fucking loser and an asshole and just being a doomer and just giving good feedback. And if you see a class sucks, you can be like, hey man, there's a lot of reports that my class is underperforming and I can't just easily change my main character. So it's justified to ask for buffs for certain classes, right? And they would put pressure on them to make those changes because it's apparent. But right now it's RNG whether you get over nerfed or you don't get buffed at all. And that's why it works in WoW. You can just see it. Now, do they always make good balance following this? No. It's the biggest part of the video. I mean, another big part of the video was bussing, but a lot of you motherfuckers don't make posts about that, right? Like that's the reality too. Where the fuck is my conversation about bussing? I wonder why you guys don't talk about that, huh? Why don't you guys make a post about busing and talking about busing? You know, you guys don't spend time talking about that. That was a huge portion of the video. In fact, it was probably bigger. Why don't you talk about busing? Busing is legal and meters aren't. What does that have to do with anything? That makes no sense at all. Busing is legal. That's why I'm saying it should not be. Well, what does that even fucking mean? That makes absolutely no sense, what you just said. Why don't you talk about busing being an issue in the game? What about me talking about transcendence and elixirs for fucking 30 minutes about why it's... Where's all the conversation about that? Because you guys bitch about that all the time. Why do you cherry pick one thing, which, by the way, was a good conversation about the system in general? Why do you guys include that? No, it's a genuine question, Jack Smith. Why don't people include it? Why don't people talk about that? Why do you pick out of the entire 2.5 interview, 2.5 interview, or the end part? Feedback part. Why don't people talk about that? I don't think busing at all is a dead end topic at all. If people talk about it, it's the same type of topic as meters. It's the same shit. It's if you're trying to fight for them to give you personal meters at the end of the fight, why is there no conversation about how it's fucking trash, bro? It's so dog. Literally all of my friends, every stream I go to, C6 -2. It's fucking cringe, bro. It's fucking lame. I get why you do, but it's fucking lame. And you guys don't talk about that. And it's bad. That's all people are doing. And what do you think? They're not going to do it? They're making a bunch of gold doing it. Of course they're going to do it, but it's still fucking bad. Arguably, it has more of an impact than this entire conversation about meters. It's terrible. Wanting to keep up with whales equals lame. Sir, the way that the game literally survives is off people spending money in the game. Okay, the way that is the same thing, Insights, as you, or that is the same thing, Gilby, as saying that, oh, I want to keep up with whales, so I'm going to RMT, right? That's like, well, RMT, would you agree RMTing is lame? It's like, oh, but I want to keep up with whales. What? It has a negative impact on the game. And it's not, you're literally affecting everyone else's party finder experience. It's bad. And it diminishes all of the hard work that people do in the game in general. The titles don't mean anything. Nothing keeps value. How? Because they're literally agents. You literally give people achievements and clears that they shouldn't get, that they haven't earned, that they don't even know what the mechanics of the fight. Bro, there's been literal times where I've been in a raid and one of my busing friends, like, yeah, we bust that guy 2 weeks ago. He might be an agent. That's fucking trash, bro. There's no way. Listen, again, I think if you bust, it's all fine, right? Like in understanding that you're allowed to do it. But there's no way you can logically bust and say it's okay for the game. It's ridiculous though, no? There's no way you can bust and say it's okay for the game. I get why you do it, but you can't say it's okay for the game. I understand why people, it's fun gameplay. Like sometimes it gives you the ability to go back and do raids that like, yeah, like at least what Storm's saying is fair, right? Like at least what Storm's saying is fair, right? At least Storm says, I don't think busting is good for the game. I don't like that people buy them, but it's free gold, so I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, fuck you. The reality is it's in the game, but it doesn't mean I can't talk about it and say that it's bad. I have all of my friends do it. Literally all of my friends do it, right? All of my friends do it. So I have every incentive to be like, oh yeah, you should, it's busting's not that big of a deal. But I still think it's dog shit. I'm not going to change my opinion because my friends do it. I don't think they're bad people. The problem is you expect people to care about the game and not themselves. But that's the point, right? These motherfuckers in this post are saying that, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like, look at this, right? Why do you trust these people? They are human and thus flawed. He is just another cuck. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why am I getting shit on? Like, for what? I have no idea what that even means. Stoopzz or any other streamer really doesn't care about anything other than money. He's fucking us over again. When am I fucking you guys over? When am I fucking you guys over? When am I fucking people over? I don't like, what does that even mean? And what does me being asked to do an interview mean that I care about money? What does that have to do with anything? Also, just newsflash, what is wrong in general with wanting to fucking make money in general? I'm sorry, guys. I like making money. Does that make me a fucking super villain? Like, what does that even fucking mean? Just, I don't know, but I don't know what this obsession is with, like, they always say that, like, what does that mean? It's nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. But what does this have to do with any of it?
Here's $1, you money-hungry Amazon shill.
Yo, thank you, Fuzzy. Appreciate the 100 bits, homie. I'm serious. Asia, I'm curious what this has to do with anything. Why is it always just why is the conversation about me always default that I'm a whale and I like making money? Like, what does that have to do? Like, why is that just the go-to default response to anything that people don't like about me? What was his response below that? Not dramatic at all, just facts. Why is this one get upvoted and this one get downvoted? What does that even mean? Like, I'm just saying, but what is this? Why is the conversation about me always default to that I'm a whale or that I like? What does this have to do? Of course, guys, if it's not clear to you that I care about the game at this point, I don't know what the fuck you're on about, man. There's no way you watch my stream. There's absolutely no way that you watch my stream and then I don't care about the game. What the fuck does that have to do with anything? What did he supposedly do this time? I don't fucking know. I don't know. The fact that you spend time on this comment is weird. Not gonna lie, do you feel guilty? No, but I feel like it's such a cop-out every time that I say something. I'm just a whale. I don't care about the game. I read this shit all of the time, all of the fucking time. And it's just the biggest, weirdest fucking jealous cop-out ever because I'm a streamer. Like, what does that have to do with anything? It's all of the time. It's always like that. It's always like this. And it's just a bunch of fucking horse shit. Kind of felt the same overall good interview, but I think he could have toned down this one. You think this will kill it? How dumb are you, mother effer? They are still posting logs from people on this subreddit who want to brag about their god hands parse on every anime profile Discord they're in. No one here is secret about it. Hell, some of you sweatlords have Discord channels for naming and shipping the vlog. Bro, I literally just read, by the way, you guys linked a document with all of these people. They're like, remember that one guy? Like, what are we saying about? Amazon Games knows we have it. Smile Game knows he has it. Smilegate knows we have it. We can't even run it in a VM anymore. What does that mean? Virtual machine? Him talking about it and you complaining is like getting pissed off at Neil deGrasse Tyson broke the big secret that water is wet. The guy asked me what the benefits and why I think they should have it in the game. He asked me, what are the reasons why you think we should have it? And so I explained why I think we should have it in the game. That was it. Was I wrong in what I said? I had asked you, was I wrong in what I wrote? Is it not true? You act as if Smilegate has zero knowledge on this. They know people use meter talking about changes absolutely nothing. The interview made Invent start talking about about the Western media again, so you're wrong. It changed. That's the point, though. The point is that they can at least start talking about adding good features into the game, improving the game. That's the point of it. I hope they add a personal like player report at the end of the gate. It's dog shit. That's better than anything else. Rules for me and not for thee. Just like when you let ATK play on his account live stream. He's in my household. Guys, I'm not giving him my account info so he can play on his own PC. We're in the same room together. It's like when your friend comes over and you play video games. Like, what are we fucking saying? These trolls ain't worth... I need an intro, guys. I need an intro. I need a fucking intro. I want you guys to know that when this shit turns on... I want you guys to know something. That when these posts happen, I walk downstairs, I see Sam, and I go like this. I'm not kidding. God. I told them, like, because for me... This is an intro, right? So I need an intro. They're giving me the intro. Like for me, I don't like this is the gold. It's perfect. This is perfect for me because I get to react to something and mauled out and then it's content and it's perfect. I don't doubt it. You're an absolute gremlin. How do people think that's account sharing is so stupid? Bro, like it's literally somebody in my house next to me, man. Saying that's account sharing, like he's visiting me from Korea. I'm like, yo, you want to play on my, like on my breaker? Yo, you want to play on my like sharpshooter? And we're just hanging out in the room. That's crazy. It just seems so insane. Make sure you drink water or you'll burn out like every other day. Right here, baby. Maybe I should make a do-work account for content. Wait, it's Pumbaa. I hope the meter discussion on Invent after this leads to Smilegate improving feedback in the game instead of just repeating that meter is not something we want. The game needs more feedback for supports. There is no discussion needed. Smilegate already mentioned they want to improve this, but they have not shown anything yet. Homework runs are increasingly boring without the meter metric to compare yourself weekly runs to. At least for my alt runs, they're significantly less fun without the meter because I know I won't show up on the family picture in our exactly, too. Like the raid difficulty described by Koreans, the need for meter to weed out the weakest link might be the least significant argument for Smilegate because they balance the entire game around cool fighters carrying the rest. I definitely felt like my groups were faster to completely disband during Agerprog. Not knowing who might be the reason the DPS checks are not met is a lot harder without meter than parties defaulted to regroup it entirely instead. I look forward to Smilegate's response even during low on. In an ideal world, the game provides satisfying feedback. I mean, they just literally need to give end of raid reports. It'd be great. They could probably make it look better than this shit, than the WoW one, right? They probably could make it look better. Dude, like there's not even a death log in the game, man. There's not even a death log in the game. You don't even know what killed you sometimes. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but there should be a death log as well. They will keep spamming the 20 to 30% diff between classes and environmental diff. Sometimes it is an environmental diff, by the way. Sometimes the fight is just not favorable to your class. That is also true. Smilegate does not want people to know how bad the balance is between classes. They also don't want people to know how bad they're playing either, which frankly makes no sense. Okay, so they were talking about this yesterday. Oh, they don't want people to know how bad they're doing, right? They don't want to make non-skilled players feel bad. If that's the case, then why do you make normal mode so difficult? If that is actually the case, why do you make normal mode so difficult in most cases? If you really want non-skilled players to feel bad, then make chiller, more relaxed content. It's nonsense. That's not why either. That's not true either. I think having a meter does have toxic stuff. It does come with toxicity behind it. Okay. The reason why I say this is if the meter is in the game and it's not like banned, right? Then people are going to be more open to talking about it, right? That's the difference. Right now, you don't talk about it because like the end of the day, it's kind of hush hush regardless, right? So I personally think the best solution is to simply just offer a personal end of raid report that does give you feedback on how you're doing. And I think that's a great solution for Korea to get. I think that's what most people are asking for anyway. Suits made a document listing all the things that he thought would come up. DPS meter was one of them. So he definitely had planned ahead and thought about what he would say. Bringing up holding accountable small amounts is not a good idea, Mo, especially when those graphs posted this week of normal performance. Yeah, exactly. So you're telling me it's not a good idea to bring it up and then you're going to go out there and post normal performance logs. Okay. ITT people who don't watch Stoopzz. What does ITT mean in this thread? God, I don't know. Fuck, man. You guys know all of the, what are these things called? What is that called? Like an abbreviation, but like, what are they called? Stoopzz is just annoying. How he is #1 on Twitch for Lost Ark is mind-blowing. I wrote that. He feels that one? No, man. Like I to be honest, I read this all the time, and my honest thoughts on this is you guys choose who is the most watched person, not me, right? Like that's the reality, is that you guys choose because you pick the stream. You choose where to hang out and watch. I'm just myself and you choose. So that's the answer to it. To be fair, you were all offline. When you were offline, it's rough in the Lost Ark section. To me, because he's the only streamer that's entertaining to watch, 90% of lower content creators are drier than sand. It really comes down to this. In the end, a streamer is someone who entertains, and he has that kind of energy and talk. It's not for everyone, but enough to top the dog Lost Ark streamer. Enough to be the top dog. To be the top dog Lost Ark. He's far from being anywhere close to IRL streams in terms of being bad. What does that mean? Like toxic? So I don't see why people act like he's the worst plague ever. He gives some visibility to what would otherwise be an invisible game. He might not always have the best takes, but he's entertaining. I agree on some of his stuff, but disagree on a lot of them too. He's not just special because he's a streamer. His opinions are as valid as yours. As mentioned above, I'd like to see him make a new account and try the game off stream to get a better idea. Guys, I have an idea of what it's like. You want to know why? I have to read your comments every fucking day. Like, I have to read your literal experiences every fucking day. I trust me, guys. I know I have to read them every day, every patch day, every issue, every bug report, every ban, everything. My DM is literally filled with your 4-paragraph fucking write-ups about why you were banned, what needs to change, your opinion on things. I get them all. Like, I work at the company. I might as well be a CM because I literally read the same messages all day, every day. The only difference is I can say fuck you because I don't work at the company. That's the only difference. You know what I mean? That's just the truth too. Like that's really the difference because I don't work at the company. Like I don't work there, but of course I do. Of course I have an idea. And if I don't, I literally say, guys, I literally ask you, hey guys, I don't have a lot of experience on this. What is your thoughts on this? I ask. Thank God. A lot of them, but that's not surprising considering his many benefits of being a streamer and a whale. With tons of friends who whale even harder, a lot of them RMT as well. What is with this obsession of people I know RMT? I told you guys, someone busts and works at a bookstore. Hetsu is the person that taught me how to sell skins. I don't know about Storm, to be completely honest with you, but the rest of them, I don't know what is with this obsession of my friends fucking RMTing. Like, I don't fucking know. I don't know what is this weird obsession with my friend. What is this? Castform RMTs. I had to give Castform 700,000 gold to just make a raid. Like, what are we saying, man? Like, what are we saying? The RMTs. The guy plays it as a scouter. That's his second main character. You think he wants to do that? You think he enjoys that? He plays a scouter, man. Like, you think this is like an RMT situation? The guy had level 5 gems. We all griefed him like, bro, who brings level 5 gems in their main? He's like, I needed it. I need to make gold. Then he sent those gems to his scouter. The only person that I know that's RMT'd from my friends is fucking Milk. Why? Because he got banned. That's it. And that was like a year ago. That's the only person I know. Sparks was pity tapping his weapon. Dude, like, it's crazy, man. Of course I've asked them. It's just nuts. Why would Reddit be mad at you? Have you been a bad boy? I feel like I have not. He's literally advocating for a better new player experience 24/7. What are you on about? That's true. And I don't see him creating a new account to see how bad is the new experience because at the end of the day, he knows it's better content. He can swipe to use it to get a new account in Ager normal and call his yes man friends to do a raid of that issue. My yes men friends? What does that even mean? Stoopzz other streamers won't represent the majority of players because their job is to play the game for content with means for them. Who are my yes men friends? The orbiters? I'm just saying, who are my yes men friends? Yes form? Put the shards in the bag, bro. Yetsu. Yesu. If you consider entertaining screaming like a little girl about anything and begging for compliments from all of the viewers, you're supposed to lift me up. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut the fuck up. This is crazy. This guy's a certified hate watcher. This is a certified hate watcher. Guys, that is just my combat of you guys shitting on me. You're supposed to lift me up, Mr. Man. It's like, this is crazy. Like, dude, this is crazy, bro. Holy shit, man. This is so crazy. But this is crazy, bro. Wow. Even in the Captain Jack interview, Captain Jack's asking something related to Lost Ark. He pulls out an OPG to show how bad he was on LOL. It's just about... Okay, listen, guys. Hold on. Guys, I understand why you don't understand why people watch my stream. But from reading your post, you clearly have zero social skills at all, Bolum. And I'm not even saying this respectfully. I'm saying this disrespectfully. It's just about creating fun banter and just like a nice level of conversation to make it entertaining, to make funny moments. This is ridiculous. Like, this is just insane. I'm just creating fun, relatable banter. I'm trying to make his chat laugh. I'm trying to make him comfortable. It's just about making it not this awkward ass conversation. You're probably the same motherfucker who joins the Discord like that last guy I had to ban. It's just normal social skills. That's probably why you don't understand why people watch my stream. I'm a 30-year-old, so I don't understand if younger generations find that entertaining. I'm 31. I'm 31. I'm 31 years old. This guy acts like he's ancient, like he's father time, like he's talking to some youngins or some shit. Like, I'm old. What are we saying? Like, he's like some fucking ancient, like some grandpa trying to lecture people. This is fucking insane. Holy shit, man. This is crazy. Look at his history. He's married. I don't give a fuck what this is. This is crazy, bro. This is absolutely fucking insane. He's a loud, shouting swiper with below average skill, and you like that. Guys, I've never said I'm good. Below average is a little crazy, but I've never said I'm good. I've never said I'm really good at the game. That's not something that I've said. Like, I've never said I'm good at the game. I've never been like, yo, guys, I'm fucking good. People don't watch me because I'm good at the game. It's MMO Boomer. This is the guy where I did the mute. He's back again. He's a clown yelling monkey. Every time he's raiding, it's going to the zoo, but for free. In terms of skill, he's below average like he was in WoW, PayPaling threes carry. Guys, the only people I've played with in WoW were my literal friends. So if you mean me donating to Savix's stream when I first started out and he dono-walled me on Facebook, is that what he's saying? Like, I've only ever played with my friends. Who is this guy? Like, what even is this? The people who came from Lost Ark don't even know this, but here in WoW, this is, you know. What does that even mean? You're just making shit up. This is just made up shit. This is literally just made up bullshit. I played with Jesse and Savix. The only times we got rank 1 was together. What does this even mean? This makes no sense. This is just made up shit. Holy fuck. Holy shit. I'm not pulling up the logs again. I'm not doing the mute scene again. I already did it once. I'm not doing the same joke twice. He's clearly above average of the player base, not compared to Helmo Andes for sure. It's so crazy. I agree. That's crazy that people are just making shit up though. Like, what even is this? You know what's fucking insane, by the way? I looked at this guy's messages. He just plays League. Thank God. He just plays League.
Alutai for the drama, Mr. Man.
It's all just League. Just close the servers. Like, with an end of servers like dating like JP did. Like, what is this, bro? This guy hate fucks me too. Like, look at this shit. Another post. #1 shit eater getting paid to swipe, telling us how delicious the shit sandwich is while he smears it all over his mouth. He's always fucking yelling over nothing so loud. Like, what does that even mean, man? What does that even mean? I barely eat sandwiches. Like, what the fuck, man? Like burritos. I think retrospectively, Stoopzz is getting paid by AGS or this is from 5 days ago, to promote the game in the West, released before release with platitudes. He duped a lot of us, myself included. Sir, if you're still playing the game and you feel that I have duped you, go fuck yourself. If you feel that I have duped you and you're still playing the game 2.5 years later, what are we saying? It's been 2.5 years. I've duped you. What are we saying? Oh, it's so crazy, man. I agree. I don't find him entertaining to watch, but the community needs someone to worship. And I suppose he's mid enough to lead these sheep. I guess you guys are all sheeps. I guess you're all sheeps. Oh, wait, we have the sheep emote. We have the sheep emote. Man, you know what's crazy, man? I really don't know how to say this without making it sound conceited, but like it is really the truth. Like a lot of these people are hardcore players of the game, and I'm just shocked that some of them just like to hate fuck me, despite like say it the way it is. I just feel like, bro, like I bring a lot of visibility to the game. I usually advocate for a lot of good things, and it's crazy to me that like these people choose to just like hate fuck me for what? Like, I'm on the same team, bro. It's just wild, bro. Like, it's just wild. Like, I don't know. It's just wild, bro. Like we're trying to make the game better for everyone, right? We're trying to get the right changes, make it better for new players, improve systems. Like, what are we doing? Like, if I didn't fucking play this game, bro, like if I just quit this fucking game, like just wild. It's just fucking wild, man. But it is what it is, man. It is a good intro, so. But some of these fuckers are just ridiculous. Like, for me, dude, you know, for me, which is the most insane thing, right? The most fucking insane thing is that, like, these people do way more damage to the game because they just sit here. Sometimes there's actually some fantastic posts on here. So I don't want to say the whole Reddit is bad, but like sometimes like this Reddit is just a fucking unmoderated cesspool of shit, bro. It actually is so bad. It's crazy, man. Now you'll see a Reddit post of you making content out of the thread. I mean, fuck it, man. I'm down. Do another one. I could easily use another fucking introduction to my stream, bro. I really could. I really can use another one. It's infinite content loop. A lot of the top commenters don't even play the game anymore. Then why are they there? Like, why are they there? It makes no sense. You should post this video on Reddit.
Go fuck yourself.
I should post that. I should post that. I should absolutely post that. That would be too good.